Hey guys, happy Thursday. Ooh, it's a little bit, it's time to do a little bit of everything over here. A little bit of layout update, a little bit of running trains, all that kind of good stuff. And as you can see, we're starting out over here in the yard and I'm gonna get my track power on and we're gonna fire up this nice SD40 right here that is running with our hauler here. I know, don't ask. Santa Fe, SD40, UP. Hey, it's all the same. It's a train in a garage. All right, let's get him fired up here. And I was having a little bit of fun previously just running this guy around. This is actually, this line of cars at least, is our hauler. And they were in the yard already. Because you can see our hauler here is these two guys right here. They already dropped them off and then parked. And then, yeah, you know, I just wanted to pull some trains around in a circle, so I did. And that's where we kind of left off. And so, that's what we're going to do. We're going to let these guys keep running around. Double check my turnouts over there. Everything's looking good. Now you might be saying, hey, I see something else over there, Engineer Rick. Yep, there we go. Look at that. Nice old school talking about, you know, Santa Fe. Well, I pulled this guy out here. This is an Atlas. What a is it H16-44? Anyway, or is it 15-44? I can't even remember. But anyway, it's one of my models that I had, you know, way back. Well, not that way back, but you know, way back before I started doing all this stuff that you currently see. And yeah, I actually have a cheap like decoder in there, and so. I run this guy around every once in a while because I get a little nostalgic, and also he doesn't have any sound, unfortunately, but I use him because he doesn't have a current keeper. I kind of run him around some of the tracks, some of the turnouts and stuff like that because you know, to help me find spots that maybe my current keepers in my you know, highfalutin locomotives would mask with their current keepers and all that stuff. So anyway, that's why he's out there, because he's been doing a little bit of you know, maintenance of way sort of work there, looking for trouble spots on the layout. But boy, he is nice, isn't he? I kind of wish or not. I wish I kind of want to put a sound decoder in him, but oh yes, I'll add that to the list of other stuff to do over here. Anyway, our little SD40 is running way out over there. And we're going to run him into the yard here. It's going to be kind of a goofy video, so, you know, no real operations here other than, let me see here, yard. And I'm kind of looking down here, and I gotta turn that one that way and that one that way. There we go. We'll take a little closer look here. Let's, this is about as much operations as we're going to get today. Ooh, love that horn, huh? Anyway, guys, hope you've got a good week. Ooh, horses. You know, I've been a little slack there on the videos, but I just, you know, a whole bunch of other stuff going on, as usual. You know me, come in like spurts, and that's the way my videos go. When I've got the time, I do the videos. And when I don't have the time, I don't. All right, we're gonna run this guy back into the yard here. And then get him kind of put away, and I think we're going to actually run the rest of the hauler out, which is the other set of cars that are sitting in the yard here. So all of these guys here, you can see the gondolas there are full of scrap and stuff like that. That whole line of cars is our previous locals brought all those cars back from the layout. And then, I can't remember if I recorded it or not, but we put them all together over here in the yard. I don't think I did. Here, let's set the camera up over here. I don't think I've ever given you a view down here. Maybe I have, but... we're going to drop these guys off. We'll get the locomotive out of the way. Then we're going to fire up the actual hauler here. We'll get this line of cars out of the way. Ooh, right there's good. Come on. It's going to be another one of those sort of pre-operations videos here where, you know, stuff's just kind of all over the place. Like I said, I've been doing a whole bunch of other stuff, you know, in life, that kind of stuff. Running around with Benjamin. As a matter of fact, he is on the couch over there, so we'll take a look at him in a minute. I know everybody loves seeing Benjamin. Who doesn't love seeing a corgi? But we're going to look at the SD40 here first. Right there's good. Now we'll back him up and get him into his storage track. Wait, somebody's making a lot of racket over there. I'm going to go ahead and quiet everybody else down while we're doing this. There we go. Alright, notch this guy up. Let's get him put away. I'm just going to put him down towards the end of the track because I'm thinking I'm going to have I think I'm going to have a local running with him. He's just so much fun to run. I'm going to park him over here just to give him enough space there on that track. That's usually where I park the yard goat / the yard consist. Right there by the Porta-John. But we'll leave this guy over here. Alright, lights off and let's go ahead and shut him down. Ooh, sounded nice too. Alright, I'm going to silence him and we're going to grab our actual hauler, which is the BNSF and UP dash, what is it, dash 9s? My goodness, yeah, dash 9s. I keep thinking dash 8s in my aviation head. Alright, let's see, get the headlights on, get everything on, there we go. I'll put the camera down without squishing all my bushes. So yeah, while this guy's running out, and well, actually, we'll grab our outgoing cars here, get him on his way. And then I'm going to go talk about something I'm working on in the new section there. I'm always trying to make a little bit of progress, and I think I kind of came up with a little solution there to a switching, or I should say a switch axis issue. Now, while we're, yeah, make sure I'm getting the right line of cars here. There we go. So as you know, most of my layout, or my entire layout basically has manual switches, right? So you just manually throw them with your hand, that sort of thing, because that's the way it is in the real world. But, did we not get that? Come on. All right. We're going to fudge this if we don't get it this time. Come on, there we go. I think you just needed a little bit of a harder bump there. There we go, we got them all, and the whole line of cars is coming out. Anyway, I'll put the camera down and we can chit-chat here. So anyway, all my switches are manually thrown except for 3, and those are because, well, you know, they're hard to get at. They have switch machines. Now, I didn't want to run switch machines all over the place, and well, in the real world here on this location, all the switches are manual, you know. The conductor's got to get out of the train, unlock it, switch it with his hand, and then lock it back up, that sort of thing. But obviously, we kind of want to do something. So at some of the locations that are sort of hard to reach, like for instance here, you can see I have our first switch machine switch, which powers way over there, powers the switch over there that's the yard lead and the the main line, which you can see here. We're on the yard lead coming out of the yard right there, and then the main line, they connect up back there. And so obviously I didn't want to duck down underneath my swing up bridge here. Kind of defeats the purpose, right? If I needed to switch that for some reason. Hence, which I actually need to switch it right there. Whew, good thing I caught my little mistake there. Put it over to the yard lead. Just like that, see? A perfect example of why I wanted that there. So that's why that switch is over there. And then we got 2 more switches, and you've seen them. Those are the guys right over here. And this is more for those new guys here that don't know this, but those guys right there, they're a little bit hard to get to because they're like right over there, and it's a hard, big reach from here to there. And that's why we've got 2 of them over there. You can see I can kind of reach in there, but not really. Okay, so, all right, and while we're running around, let me figure out, I'm gonna bring this guy around. He's gonna go main line, and there we go. See, we switch him just like that. And then we'll run our hauler down here on the main line, right along the fascia, okay? So, while he's inching along over there, doing that, I can put my controller down and we can chit-chat a little bit. As a matter of fact, I'm going to slow him down just a little bit more, just to give us a little bit of extra time. So over here, as you can see, I've got all my stuff kind of taken off, all my toilet paper roll stand-in for silos and all this stuff taken down because with all that stuff right over here, it's very hard to access this switch without bumping into things. So I wanted to make a manual, underneath the throat, just a, click, click, click kind of thing, something like that. And so if we swing around over here, let me put the light on over here and kind of show you what I'm coming up with. Whew, all right. So I have a bunch of, wire that I've been using for the actual switch machines and different things like that. Well, this is what I'm going to use to go underneath the turnout over in that location. And then I think I'm going to get a dolly. I was kind of testing out one of these little things here, but let's go ahead and grab this. And we'll say hi to Ben here for a second. Hey, Ben, what's up? Oh, you look like you just had lunch and you want to take your nap. Okay, all right. We'll go back and check him out in a minute. But I'm going to put the camera down over here so hopefully you can kind of see what I'm talking about. There we go. All right. So we got our little hook part right here. That's going to go underneath here. And ooh, there we go. And I just hopefully shorted out my whole layout. Yes, I did. Reality Model Railroad. I'm going to keep it off the rails here. But anyway, back and forth right here, and to switch that. But we're going to use the little. We're going to use the little end here. Where am I? Make sure I can see this. There we go. We're going to use that underneath the rails. And then I think I'm going to get a round dowel. And so it'll be something like that. About yay long underneath the underneath this whole section right here. And then it'll come out at the fascia. And that way I can switch that guy, with the little knob right over here, just kind of push-pull right there. Now all my stuff right here, I gotta basically do a trench through here to get to underneath that sucker right there. And I'm not going all the way down and underneath the plywood, because I got an inch of foam right here. And so I'm just going to dig a little trench right here. That's probably the easiest way to do it. That way I don't have to drill up through there. Although, who knows? Maybe I will do that. I don't know. But my thinking right now is to just dig a little trench right over here. Put the dowel in there with the hook coming up through the switch over there. And then, make a little hole right here. Have a little knob where I can push-pull and get that through. Look at our guys coming around here. Even after we shorted out the whole layout, like a goofball, we got him back in action here. So anyway, that's just a quick little update there on what I'm working on, trying to figure out how to do that. And thankfully I have the, well, I guess it's not really thankfully, but with the Pico switches, it's kind of easy to do, right? You don't have to have a whole bunch of, you know, stuff. Whereas like if you didn't have a spring-loaded switch, you know, you got to be able to have something that kind of holds it one way or the other. Well, the Pico switches are obviously spring-loaded, so I just need to be able to push-pull them from the fascia to get them to, you know, stay in their respective positions. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this little video, just a little chit chat here, a little running of trains, little discussions of what I'm doing here, and look at that beautiful little train here. You know what? I'm gonna give you a little bonus here. I'll run this guy just a little bit. Let me go ahead and we'll shut down our hauler, get all the lights off, and get the sound off. And I'm gonna go ahead and find this guy. What is he? I don't even know. 2803. I know I've got him on my. There he is, 2803. All right, we do have a light. There we go. Headlight. There's a headlight here somewhere. Let's see, there we go. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. That's what I was doing. Yeah, so real nice little Atlas model. Here we go. You can see the light comes on. And we are running him short hood forward, or at least that's the way he's marked. So right now he's in reverse, but you can see he's got a little bit of a rumble to him, and you know, no current keeper. So that's why I use him. You can see the light flickering and so forth, and he doesn't. He stutters and all that kind of stuff. Well, he runs smooth. The engine seems to be kind of, you know, a little noisy. And I don't know if a new, what do you call it? New decoder would do anything. See, he's stalled out right there. He kind of jumps a little bit there, but I think I got him, yeah, see, kind of died out right there. Anyway, little bonus there. I run that guy kind of, like I said, through, I was running him through the turnouts here in the yard just to make sure they were all cleaned up and stuff like that. You know, the points were all clean and getting a good connection. Anyway, guys, that's about it for now. Happy Thursday. Hopefully, we should have an actual operations video. And I'm not quite sure if it's going to be a local or if we're going to be in the yard here, kind of classifying all these cars here. It's just whatever I get to and whatever I get to filming. Anyway, guys, hope you have a good Thursday. See you hopefully tomorrow, Lord willing, there in the next ops video. Take care, guys.